We are deeply saddened to report on actor Gary Busey, as he has been confirmed as. People say Gary Busey, 78, needs help ASAP because his appearance changed after he suffered a brain injury and was unable to eat or walk. Due to one of his errors, actor Gary Busey's life and death were in jeopardy. Busey was involved in a car accident that left him in a wheelchair, caused a brain injury, required surgery, and rendered him unable to move or eat. Busey is hardly recognizable at age 78. Viewers have suggested that the actor needs immediate assistance after witnessing him sitting in a park without pants. At the height of his career, successful actor Gary Busey was renowned for his broad acting abilities. The action flick Thunderbolt and Lightfoot featured the star, who was born on June 29, 1944, in his acting debut. Busey experimented with music with the groups Carp and The Rubber Band before moving into acting, where his powerful performances stand out. The Goose Creek, Texas-born actor was nominated for an Oscar in 1978 for his portrayal of rock legend Buddy Holly in The Buddy Holly Story. Busey went on to star in additional well-known movies like Lethal Weapon, Barbarossa, Point Break, Silver Bullet, and Under Siege, following his outstanding performance in the movie. Over the past 5 decades, Busey has had a fruitful career. In 2019, he made his most recent appearance in the off-Broadway musical Only Human, in which he played God. Busey has previously considered a football career. On a football scholarship, the actor went to Pittsburg State University in Kansas. But due to a knee problem, he decided to pursue acting instead of his dream of playing professional football. The Predator 2 actor has been married 3 times and has gone through 2 divorces. At Coffeyville Community Junior College, where he was a student and a football player, Busey met Judy Helkenberg, his first wife. During Busey's first football game, the two crossed paths, and he admitted he was enchanted at first sight. He recalled Helkenberg as having blonde hair, tiny red shorts, a red top with small red fringes, and a huge bird helmet covering her face. They started dating, and they then had an unusual engagement. Busey recalled that when the phone rang, he was practicing with his mates in the garage. Helkenberg, who was by that time in Kansas, was there when he picked it up. "It's time for us to be married," Helkenberg murmured to Busey after they exchanged greetings. She said, "I want to be your wife," but the actor wasn't sure he had heard her correctly. When she said it again, it was obvious that Helkenberg had made the proposal. Before divorcing in 1990, Busey and Helkenberg were married in 1968 and had a son named Jake Busey in 1971. After that, the actor wed Tierney Warden, his second wife, in 1996. However, after Busey was detained and accused of spousal violence, the couple divorced in 2000. Busey may be delighted that he is a wonderful grandfather and father, but his standard of living appears to have declined. Busey sadly died in a motorcycle accident. Busey sustained a serious head injury in a motorbike accident in 1988 because he wasn't wearing a helmet. Jake, his son, claimed that his father's personality altered as a result of the accident since he was no longer able to self-censor. He admitted, "I felt like I lost my dad on December 4, 1988. The actor often discusses what happened according to the narrative he made up, even though he has no distinct memory of the accident. Busey said that he was not wearing a helmet when his Harley-Davidson motorcycle suddenly began to veer sideways at the intersection of Washington and Robertson Boulevards. Busey responded by slamming on the front brake, which shifted the motorcycle's center of gravity and caused Busey to fall to the ground. The actor claimed that the blow to his head was so painful that he was unable to recall what transpired next. The fact that paramedics and a police car were nearby and moving through at the time of the collision was fortunate for the actor. He was rushed to the hospital right away, where a subdural hematoma was discovered, and he spent hours in surgery. Because of his injuries, physicians estimated that his chances of survival were only 2%. After the surgery, Busey described what happened as a mystical experience. He said, "I died after brain surgery." The performer insisted there was no such thing as death, therefore he refrained from using the word. He saw that after he briefly died, angels who looked like glowing balls of light were all around his soul. Angels are enormous balls of light that are always breathing and sparkling. If you gaze directly at one, you risk feeling sick to your stomach from the light, love, and magnificent sensation they bestow. Angels reveal the truth to you. He continued, "There were too many balls of light to count, but 3 angels came toward my soul." Busey claimed that one light bulb, which he referred to as the mother of pearl, advised him to seek spiritual assistance since he was moving in the right way. He remembered, "One of them addressed me in an androgynous tone. It went, 'You can either follow us right away, or you can go back to your body and carry out your destiny there.'" Busey chose to live again, but Jake claims that the road to recovery was difficult and protracted. For 2.5 months, Jake, who was 17 at the time of the accident, taught his father how to walk, eat, and take care of himself. Jake claimed that trying to teach his father these things when he was young was really challenging. The actor also claimed that the accident had a negative impact on his brain. He claimed to see things he had previously seen, but it always seemed as though he was seeing them for the first time. The 78-year-old claimed that his faith saw him through the challenging post-accident recuperation period. He continued by saying that he had a spiritual insight, and that although the event felt like a setback, it was actually a chance for him to figure out a better way to go. After filming Point Blank, Busey was given another challenging medical encounter when he was told he had brain cancer. The actor began experiencing severe nosebleeds while filming in Hawaii. He completed his scenes and stopped the bleeding, but as he went home, it started again. Busey went to see his doctor in Malibu, Scott Bateman, who diagnosed him with a nosebleed and referred him to Dr. Chester Griffiths. Griffiths removed a polyp from his sinuses and discovered it contained cancer, which the doctor was unaware was treatable. To remove all of the cancer, Busey underwent another significant procedure. After all the cancer had been removed during the 7-hour procedure, a few medical professionals advised him that radiation would still be necessary to eradicate the cancer's underlying causes. The A Star is Born actor underwent radiation, but he afterwards regretted consenting to treatment because it changed the shape of his face and made his eyes and nose appear higher. Due to these consequences, Busey was unable to support himself as an actor. His face was rebuilt with Dr. Frank Ryan's assistance. Busey was terrified because he felt as though his identity, the essence of who he was, had been reincarnated. He continued, nonetheless, that he had to accept his new physical appearance. Busey struggled to recover from his 2 catastrophes, which led to his quick bankruptcy. The actor declared bankruptcy in 2012, stating that he owed more than $500,000 in debt. Jake, Busey's son, also had hardships in 2010 and 2011. His house burned down 10 years prior to his casting for season 3 of Stranger Things. And with only a few jobs, he was living paycheck to paycheck. He once lived in his car and occasionally crashed at the homes of some of his buddies. Over the years, father and son have been able to partially rebuild their relationship. For example, Jake is now a successful actor in his own right, and Busey has a net worth of $500,000. Busey expressed his pride at having given his son everything he was as a person, including the challenging times in his life. He firmly thought that the two of us were experiencing a heavenly unity. Fans currently seem Busey needs immediate assistance. Busey currently resides with Stephanie Sampson, his third wife. They are parenting their 2010-born son, Luke Sampson Busey, who is now 13 years old, together. In her beauty parlor, Busey first met Sampson. After twice going in the store, he finally recognized her on his third trip. The actor claimed that things progressed and they have now been together for 15 years. Sampson claimed that initially she and Busey became friends. She began to consider her age and her desire to establish a family, and when she brought up the subject to Busey, he nodded and suggested that they have a child. Busey, who adores his wife, said she was a reflection of the angel who appeared to save him during the moment he briefly passed away following his motorbike accident, and that she was his soulmate. Even if we occasionally butt heads, she is a beautiful companion in every aspect. But this is only another example of their love for one another. Busey, who is currently hard of hearing, would undoubtedly be living in homes for elderly people if it weren't for Sampson. Jake concurred with his father. Busey also said that because Sampson had been so kind to him, she had controlled his conduct. Sampson, a hypnotherapist and stand-up comedian, also spoke affectionately of her husband, praising his efforts and describing him as unique. Busey claims that Sampson has altered both his life and personality. The actor claimed to have gained a lot of knowledge about what it takes to be a great woman by paying attention to, planning for, listening to, and taking care of his wife. She possesses a wide range of talents. She has been seeing me age down as I have been watching her grow up. Busey proudly boasted that he was the world's best father to his youngest son, and that he had a trophy and a photo of him and Luke to prove it. The actor's wife praised him for his parenting and referred to him and Luke as best friends. Luke, the son of the couple, is a cute and laid-back individual with platinum blonde hair and a toothy smile. He resembles Jake and his father almost exactly as children. In addition to his 2 boys, Busey also has a 29-year-old daughter named Electra Busey. In 1994, the actor's daughter was born to him and his ex-girlfriend, Tracy Hutchinson. When his son Jake welcomed his daughter, Autumn Aurelia Busey, along with his partner, April Hutchinson, Busey became a grandfather. Jake spends a lot of time with his daughter, which the father documents on Instagram. The two appeared to be having a great time outside when they visited the brand new Los Angeles Stadium in one post. Jake captioned his Instagram photo, "Such a fantastic day." Jake and his daughter also observed Father's Day in 2021. Jake posted a photo of the two hugging and beaming with joy, the ideal father-daughter pair. Jake stated that after enjoying pizza and mac and cheese, they were starting to unwind. Busey may be delighted that he is a wonderful grandfather and father, but his standard of living appears to have declined. The actor was recently seen sitting on a Malibu park bench with his pants down. Fans felt sorry for him after seeing his picture on YouTube with his pants down. The actor could have dementia or other aging-related brain problems, according to one commenter. "Is this unexpected? Gary needs aid now. He was a good person. TBI is not something to be laughed about," another supporter remarked. Others believed Busey's actions were motivated by the effects of his motorcycle accident and his advanced age, implying that he requires medical attention. Indeed, this man needs assistance. He has no idea what he is doing, which is quite terrible. No amount of imprisonment or other punishment can help him, said a fan. Busey, who was once a popular idol who shared the screen with giants like Mel Gibson and Keanu Reeves, is now simply a shell of the man he once was. Fans hope the actor will receive the assistance he requires. Thanks for watching my video.